Okay folks, here we are. Oh, I just got my slippers in the way. I just got to clear them out and I'll just come back to where we are. So I forget things sometimes. Oh, and speaking of forget, I did forget something. I was meant to do this off camera, and that is to get this toner cartridge ready for replacement. I had a feeling this is what happens when I don't do things immediately. When they're in my mind, I forget. It's what I call it's called deferring, and I can't. I'm an absolute disaster when it comes to deferring something. Even when I'm confident that I can do it, this confidence is overrated. So now we've got the toner cartridge ready to use once our toner runs out, our magenta. Sorry folks about that, but you can see I've got memory problems, and one of the things, I'm exhausted. One of the things I can't do very well is defer, is to put something off to a more convenient time. It doesn't, as you saw there, it didn't work. I was determined to do it, but I failed. So there you go. Sometimes even when I'm confident that I can do something, I can't do it. I know it sounds like I'm being self-defeatist when I'm constantly using the phrase I can't do it, or it's too hard, which I did when I was a kid at kindergarten and at school, primary school. And you know, people just don't understand that I can't do it. It's too hard, you know? Sick of people with their can-do attitude. Sometimes it just pisses me. Anyway, what do we got? Jessica Simpson, open book. I know the name Jessica Simpson, but my memory, again, I'm not good with names or faces, and celebrities especially, but I figured this would make a really nice piece. But Jessica Simpson, fuck, I know the name, but I can't place what she's famous for, who she is. That's how bad I am at remembering names and faces. Not just celebrities, but just average people that I see in the street. I often compliment people on their dogs as they walk down the street, and some of them remember me, and I can't remember them a lot of the time, and it's really embarrassing when I basically, yeah, that looks interesting. When they remember me, but I don't remember them, and it's really embarrassing dealing with this tendency to forget the person. I don't learn the name. I'm not told the name of the person, but basically, yeah, I just can't recall the names and the faces. When I'm on the street talking to a person about their dog, we don't exchange names. Maybe a dog's name was told once, but generally speaking, I don't. It's mainly, we just don't talk names, and that scanner is making a horrible sound. But basically, yeah, I don't remember the face, and I even struggle to remember the dog, because there's so many dogs and people with dogs. That looks really magenta. So I really have a big problem with facial recognition and also names, and celebrities are indeed a huge thing that I'm not very good with. I'm not good with celebrities. I'm not good with people in general. I'm just thinking we could take out some of that magenta. It looks too fucking pink. But basically, yeah, I just struggle to remember people, and it's so embarrassing when I say nice dog to the same person, and they think I'm fucking stupid, but my memory is shot. I have had a cord around my neck at birth, and I came out breech. Now that looks a bit better. I came out breech, And I do believe my hippocampus and my short-term memory were the two parts of the brain that were severely damaged during that event. So these parts of the brain are important for learning and memory. The short-term memory, and then there's the other part called the hippocampus that is responsible for taking short-term memories and turning them into long-term memories. And as you can see, it's totally shot, and I haven't got the ability to learn new things, including faces and names of people as well. That's another problem, and I really find it embarrassing when I do forget people's names or forget people in the street. It's like I've forgot. They don't. You get the feeling they don't understand. Like it's a bit of a. You feel like you've just made a faux pas when you basically can't remember the person, and they just think that I'm fucking stupid. But it's not that. I'm very smart in other areas. But it really hurts my feelings that I can't be. I make these social blunders, faux pas. Yeah, but I can't help it. It's just the way my brain is. It's really sad that I lost the functioning at when I was being born. And there weren't any doctors or nurses apparently on hand to assist. And my mum got ripped open because I came out feet first, and it was really awful. And it was New Year's Day when I was born, and I do think from what my mum has told me in the past, that they were out partying and getting drunk and doing whatever else, and while this was happening, and it's just so awful. I could have been spared some brain cells or neurons. I would have loved to have become a photocopier technician instead of working in a sheltered workshop. I really wish I could be something more than what my disability translates into. But this is Jessica Simpson, whoever the fuck she is, I don't know. I don't even have an interest in celebrities, so it doesn't really matter. But a lot of people like to make small talk, and celebrities are invariably a very popular topic for people. It doesn't turn me on. I find it so fucking boring anyway. Anyway, that looks really quite interesting. I think now we can call Jessica Simpson quits.